ownership and greatness.
All right. You already know it's the Ownership and Greatness Show. I'm your host, Joe Chege. And today I'm joined by my friend, a sister from another mother, the one and only Marietou Diallo, from all the way from Guinea-Conakry, right?
Yes.
So it's an amazing combination today because the east of Africa meets the west of Africa, and we are all miles away from the motherland in the US. But I thought this was an interview which was long coming because I'm super inspired by her journey in life. Like I said, on this show, we are always trying to highlight the stories of upcoming entrepreneurs and also people who have a story to tell about their journey in life, where they've been and where they are currently. And for me, there was no other better person who could be able to break down this journey better than Marie, because I've seen her transition from a different level in life, and most definitely her fitness journey is why she's seated here today. So for all the fitness lovers, people who like to work out, people who are into meal plans and all that, I got you today. I got the one and only Marietou. I'll just let her introduce herself and then we can take it from there.
Thank you so much, Joe. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate you for inviting me here. I'm truly honored to be here. This is my first ever podcast.
Yeah.
So
it's a first of many, right?
Yes, definitely.
That's amazing.
So basically, like you said, I'm from Guinea, and I really do love fitness a lot. So my journey started back in 2011, I would say. I was born a big baby, almost 10 pounds. Wow. And so I was pretty heavy my whole life until I turned 19. So that was when I went to France for my college degree. So when I was there, of course, I gained more weight again, and I wasn't moving my body. And
that's the French delicacy right there. That's the French delicacy. Blame it on that.
Yeah, the food is amazing. Yeah. Definitely. So, and then I was starting to be very uncomfortable in my body, and I knew that I needed to do something. So one thing that I started doing was just try every weekend. I would just go for a run, but those runs can just be maybe running 20 seconds and then walking probably 1 minute. But it was very difficult, but because of course we all know it's not something easy. Yeah. I know people always say, oh, you need to work out, but it's easier said than done, definitely.
True. So let me ask you, so you say your fitness journey started in France, right?
Yes.
That was before you relocated to the US.
Yes.
Now, way before. So you were in Guinea-Conakry. You love the African food, like the delicacies and all that, which is good. It's different because back home, because of I would say there's so much delicacies and different flavors we enjoy eating and all that. You don't even realize when you're adding weight because it's not even considered, it's different.
Yes.
It's not like you're eating sugars and all that. It's just eating whole food, natural food, which is also good for your body and all that.
Yes, African food definitely is very good. But the thing is, we have tons of fats usually in there, carbs, and tons of carbs, because in Guinea we eat rice, we love rice. Of course, carbs, it's not something that is bad for the body, but when everything adds up all the time, it's kind of excessive when we think about it, because in the morning in Guinea we eat bread a lot, and some people even eat rice in the morning, and in the afternoon the same thing, rice.
So it's rice and you just switch it with something else,
tons of rice. We love rice there, so
That's
So that was kind of like a
The
very
foundation.
a very big issue for me when I started, because I, of course, love my Guinean food a lot. So I knew that I needed to do
change.
something to change. Of course, I will still eat them, but just change my portions. And so that's kind of how everything started.
Wow. So it's been like years in
It's
the
been
making,
years.
and people can't even realize it. People
It
can't even
is.
realize
It's a
it.
journey.
That's amazing, because for me, I've seen, like, I remember when you started like going hard. We've talked about this so many times. I'm always joking with you. I'm like, let me know when you open your masterclass for trading and all that, because I'm ready to sign up. But you've been resilient. You've always stayed on top of it. Like, the best part about it is you're consistent with your training.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
always seeing you in the gym early in the morning. I'm always seeing you in the gym. Like, you post it regularly to motivate people doing all these different workouts. And most importantly, you've won a couple of accolades. But before we get there, so now we are in France. You started your training, right? How was your journey transitioning from France to the US? And what were you majoring in college, if you don't mind me asking?
So in college, I studied, it was more so econometrics. So a combination of economy, and I was doing some statistics too. So more so in the day, more so kind of like here they call it more so like data analysis kind of thing, but it was more into economics things.
Gotcha.
Like economics, an economic background. So, but yeah, I came in the US in 2016. So that's when I migrated here. It wasn't easy, because I didn't know people, and it was very hard. And when I came, I got married, and I have a kid. So I have my son. So it was very difficult, actually.
Gotcha. So I can imagine like adjusting, and that's something that people normally don't talk about. Just leaving your comfort zone, where you have people who you can relate to, people who speak your language, and then coming to a different continent. It takes time before you adjust to the weather, adjust to the community.
It is.
But once you figure out the ins and outs, it becomes easy.
Yes, it's very difficult, because
I was in the first year.
Definitely, it's very difficult. And people don't realize, like, being like you said, your comfort zone, everywhere you know everything. And here it was, you leave a country that you have known, and then you come to another country that you don't really know, and to a state where you don't know anyone, and you are struggling speaking the language. Of course, I knew the basis of
in Guinea you guys speak French.
Yes. So it was a lot of things, and
the language barrier issue.
Language barrier, and of course at those time I wasn't working, so it was difficult. Definitely difficult.
But now, as we look at it, you've been able to adjust. You've been able to settle in, and it's been great, because it's funny now that you said it, because when we used to work together, nobody could actually even tell you're from a French speaking country, because you're confident, like you would express yourself. You're in a managerial position, so it wasn't like anyone could tell that. So that's a big salute compared to that. Was like only 2 years in, if I'm not wrong, right?
I started
when we first met.
Yeah, we've met in 2017.
2017. So it was 1 year. Yeah, 1 year.
Like 1 year.
Yeah, that's amazing now that I think of it.
I would say.
Wow, that's amazing.
Or like really 18 months, something like that. Yeah. So it's so the one thing I will just say, like if you are not comfortable, if you don't get out of your comfort zone, you will always stay there or go backward. So when you get out, and of course me, it was speaking English. I really didn't care much about how people will feel about if I'm speaking right or wrong. And my sister always tell me, like, I just put didn't where does go, and so I really didn't it didn't matter to me. I just wanted to speak. And when people speak faster, like, because here when I came, I, oh my God, do they have okra in their mouth? Like, how? What is going on? Because of the way
they were talking so fast.
Right, it was so fast. And then I will just say, okay, can you please repeat again? Yeah. And the person will repeat. And if I don't catch it, repeat again, but slowly this time. And that's how kind of I got comfortable talking and like listening. And I used to watch some American shows.
That's what I was about to ask you. Like, let me tell you, this is a fascinating story because how are you able to learn so fast? Like, what was the motivation? Because I can imagine you're between a rock and a hard place and you have no reason of giving up. You either learn the language or you're gonna struggle.
So I have some basics of English because I used to go to Ghana to do some English course in the, like, how do you say it in Africa? Like when you have like the big holidays.
Vacation.
Yeah, the vacation. Mm-hmm. So I used to go to Ghana at least for 3 months and do some. But you can learn the basics. But when you are thrown into the jungle and now you have to speak it, because I could understand a little bit. Yeah. But for me,
let me break this down for the people who don't understand it. So, when Africa was colonized by the European, it was divided into different colonies. So I would say like some West African nations were colonized by the British, some by the French, some by the Germans. Yes. And based on whoever was your colonizer, that was the language that was spoken. Right. I'm from Kenya. In East Africa, Kenya and Uganda were colonized by the British. But when you like slide over to our next door neighbors, the Tanzanians, they were colonized by the Germans. So it's funny because you have two countries that are right next to each other, but one nation speaks English, the other nation speaks Portuguese, and the other nation speaks German. Like it was a mix. So I understand her saying that she used to go to Ghana to learn English because it's necessary if you're going to be able to go out there into the world and mingle with people from different nations. You have to make sure you learn the basics. And this is something that's not spoken about. This is the outcome of colonization and the marginalization that was brought up by that. Yeah. So for me, I salute you for being able to step out and also taking the initiative to learn, because it's not everyone that does that. Yes. One thing, I've heard this a lot, but the one thing that I always tell people, and I like the way you said you didn't care what people thought about you, when people laugh or bully people who speak or who have an accent, one thing they don't understand or realize is if you only speak one language, it's easy for you. Definitely. But for us, personally, I speak like 7 different African languages from my tribe and also like the neighboring tribes. And then you can add Swahili on top of that. And then you can add English on top of that, and then a bit of French. I told you I studied French in school. So when you think about it, when you're trying to create a conversation or have a conversation with someone, the way your mind works is you're trying to translate your thoughts and then put it out in a language like in English for people to understand. So it's a bit of challenging, but I enjoy it because at the end of the day you're bilingual. You have advantages over other people. So I don't even, like the same way you said, sometimes I don't even care. I'm like, as long as I'm able to express myself, that's all that matters.
That is so true. Yep, because your mind will think in French or in Fulani and oh my God, how can I translate this quickly so that the person that is so I face that a lot. That's impressive, those 7 languages and because, more. So in Kenya we have almost 42 tribes. So, and depending, because we live in a community, the best thing about Africa, which I love, is people are so connected with each other. And no matter the community you live in, if I have a neighbor who speaks, let's say Luo, and I have another neighbor who speaks, let's say Kikuyu, like it's Kamba, different tribes. What we do is, because we've grown together, we pick on the languages. Because if I used to go visit my friend, I'll end up learning some words because that's the language that they speak. So I used to pick up on different languages when I was young. And then I went to like say high school in different like states. So going there, because the majority tribe is, let's say, a certain tribe, you end up learning the languages. And it's so amazing because sometimes I would sit with them, they
I'm from a different region, but we would have a conversation in their mother tongue. And it's so, I mean, that's the beauty of Africa. It's a gumbo, it's a mixture of different cultures, flavors, I would say recipes, spices, like it's a nice mixture and it's so diverse. And now we see, like I said, she's from West Africa, I'm from East Africa, like that's different sides of the African continent, but when we meet together we can connect because we have similar stories of how we grew up, and I feel like this is amazing because we don't talk about our experiences coming here. Like we all have different challenges, especially the first year, like you said, when you first leave your comfort zone and you land here. I always tell people, this is my personal like experience. I tell people whoever does marketing for America is the best. Why do I say that? When I was growing up, I always used to think of it this way. I was like, if this is heaven, America is right here, because that's how it's sold to us in like movies and stuff. Like I knew like everything here was perfect. There was no poverty. You couldn't see beggars on the street. Like everything was supposed to be nice. And then once you land here and then you realize the atrocities happening to like people of color, or you experience like racism and hate, it's different because where we come from, there's no racism. Someone asked me, you guys, I was like, how would we even have racism? And we are all, the only thing we might experience some tribes, and this is tribalism. But the crazy part about tribalism, most of it is brought by I would say external people, like external powers from outside trying to control politics, because the politics are controlled by external people who need resources from the country. So if they want resources from a certain region, what they're going to do is divide the community by bringing conflict between two tribes and then give them weapons to be able to fight each other. So at the end of the day, it's politically motivated. But other than that, we live in harmony, and like we don't even have such issues. So when you come here and experience like tribalism, you experience all these challenges, culture shock, there's so much that happens here that when you go back to the motherland or in Africa, it's not allowed. So it's different, but at the end of the day, when you get the opportunity, you learn. And that's why I always advise people, whenever you get a chance, travel. When you travel, you'll be able to see so much and learn, and it opens up your mind.
Definitely.
So hey, you just took me. You just you can continue.
No, but that is not like, in Africa, definitely we live in society. Like it's not like here you just come and then everybody in their apartment or in their house. It's not like that. Of course, people will be in their compound, but everybody
they know each other.
Everybody knows. You can visit, and then it's not like here at all. And the cultural shock that you just talked about, I experienced that actually twice, because I migrated from Guinea to France first, and then I got comfortable there. And then now
speak French a bit. It was advantageous for you.
It was difficult at the beginning because I was 18 when I went there. And then I had to come here. Of course, I knew, when I migrate, it can be the same thing, but at least I had the little bit of experience from me migrating from Guinea to France, but it's still difficult, actually.
How long were you in France?
I lived there for 7 years.
Wow.
And then I came here, yes.
I've always wanted to travel to France.
You sure?
Like, I need
to
go see the Louvre and everything. Yeah, we talk about the food and also like the culture and all that.
Yes, the food is very good. But people are very nice here, though. That's in the US, for sure. If I compare.
Compared to France?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Definitely. People are more open, nicer.
Nice.
Yes.
That's good. So like you said, so now you're in France, you're studying, and then what made you transition? Like what made you come to the US?
So I was engaged, so I moved here because of that.
The engagement. It makes sense.
And then we got married when I came, and we have a kid.
But
didn't work out.
Gotcha. Now that's the most important. So now you're here, and then you started like, so when you came here, that's when you continued with your fitness journey, or did you pause on it?
No, I at some point, actually, I had to pause it because my life was just a roller coaster.
Yeah.
But I continued it when I came and I got pregnant. I was pregnant and I was still working out sometimes when I was pregnant because it was helping me. Oh my God. Sorry.
No, you're good.
So it was kind of helping me when I was actually pregnant. I was working out because it was kind of helping me a lot with back pain.
Yeah.
And it just like working out is just something that makes me feel great, feel amazing. Like it's my therapy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Therapeutic
it's my
you.
thing. And it's so crazy for me to say that because I didn't like working out at all before. I didn't. And it's, you never know what your passion can be.
Yeah.
I never knew that would be one.
Yeah, like walking out and
at all. And like I started more, so let me explain a little bit about how I started. So I kind of started like I said, like going for little runs and then walking and then going for a little run and walking. And then, oh my God, I'm sorry.
No, you can.
And then, so at some point, so when I started like going for the run, for those runs, I just had to have like a very honest conversation with myself because I knew that even if I run or do all these exercises, like if I don't change the way I eat, it's gonna help me, but not so much. I will probably just say stagnant there, but I won't see much
changes.
Yes, much changes. So I knew that I had to cut my food, not starve, of course, but I just started like instead of eating in big plates, I just started like eating in smaller plates, and then I would just put it there, and I was okay. If this can make me full, okay. If it doesn't, this is all I'm going to get. So discipline, like I was very disciplined with that, and that's how kind of like my stomach kind of get used to eating those smaller portions, throughout the day. And I started motivating one or two of my friends to actually now go to the gym with me because I didn't want it to go alone. And it was somewhere that it was a place that I didn't know much about. So I just wanted to go with people that
needed some company.
Yes, company, at least to motivate me, and then I will motivate them. Okay, let's go to the gym. Okay, and then they will just come with me. But it was for my own good, of course. It was for me, mostly for them to come with me. Then for their own good. Actually, it can be a little selfish, but that's kind of how everything started, and I just continued, and I came. I was keep doing it when I was there, and at some point my body just got used to it. Not maybe used to the eating, so I lost the weight that I wanted to lose, and the part that is difficult too is maintaining.
That's what I was about to ask, because
I hear
people talking about it all the time.
You can lose it all you want, but maintaining it is very hard.
So let me ask you now, because you've been there before, like this is something you've been doing.
Yes.
What's the secret behind like just building the discipline and building the consistency of being able to do it every day? Because I know sometimes you wake up and you look outside and you don't even feel like doing
today.
it. Like you said, like today. So how do you remain consistent like year in, year out? What's your secret, Marie?
So, like, the secret is you just have to be honest with yourself and really know what you want. Okay, do I really want this as bad as I'm saying that I want it? Yes. So, I just have like a schedule. So, I know like these days or like this week, I need to go this amount of time at the gym. It doesn't matter the time. It doesn't matter the I need to go.
So do you have like a regiment where how many? Let me just paraphrase it to break it down. How many days do you go to the
So
gym?
usually I go like five
times
to
a
6
week?
times. Yeah, a week.
And then how many times a day?
Sometimes twice, sometimes
Once. Gotcha.
But like I will just say like the average is one. Sometimes if I feel like it, I will go in the morning. And if I have like maybe I'm super excited, I'm happy, or maybe I don't feel great, I just need something to get me out of my mind, I will just go
Blow
again.
the steam.
Yes. But like the discipline, definitely you have to be very honest with you, and then set goals and set them. You say, okay, these days I need to go to the gym no matter what, and plan it. Plan it ahead and say, okay, I will go this time, or I will go. You just have to have like a schedule, and just not, okay, oh, today I don't feel like it, well, I won't go, or it doesn't work like that. And that's in everything in life. Like we say, you have to be consistent. I always motivate myself when I go like on IG and I look at that's all people that I follow. Actually, I just follow fitness people because I want it to be in my
surround yourself with people, like-minded people.
Like-minded people. I just want it to be all the time with me, and I will just scroll and then see them doing some exercise and say, "Oh my God, I cannot wait to do something like this." So that kind of pushed me.
Yeah, that's the motivation.
Yes, that pushed me a lot, because it doesn't matter the time it's gonna take. I know I started like working out when in 2011.
Yeah,
but like last year I learned a lot from like last year.
Pandemic.
Yes, during the pandemic, throughout all 2021, I learned a lot because I joined a gym that I really love, and they really kind of showed me like those workouts and how the muscle group like kind of work in your body, and what you can do and how you should be eating, because eating is very is the key part. It's the key part to
fitness.
Yes, very key part. Like people will say that I need to eat. I don't need to eat much. So that you can lose weight. People can do that, but you can lose the weight very quickly, but you can gain it faster. Again.
So it's like
you have to build like a lifestyle. Okay,
out of it,
can I eat like this most of the time of my life?
So it's a decision you have to make.
Yes, it is a decision. Of course, you can have some cake. You can have some.
So do you have your cheat days?
Yeah, it's not like I have cheat days. So now, if I feel like eating it, I will just eat it.
Got you.
Because otherwise, I'm gonna crave for it. And
it's not good.
when I start eating it now, it's
hard to stop. No, I feel you. So what you do is just indulge in it and then just go back. Like I see people who are like, today's my cheat day, I'll eat, but then tomorrow I'm just gonna go bang it out. Which actually makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Just
the consistency in every, like, even if we work, you are working throughout, like you are working for a goal, you take breaks.
Yeah, it's true.
To feel amazing, to feel like a human being again, to feel, I own this. Actually, you have to treat yourself.
That's my lifestyle. That's what I'm working on, man.
You have to treat yourself, definitely.
That's true.
So
I like that. So you say consistency, creating a meal plan, and just scheduling is what actually helps you.
Yes, scheduling.
That's what has actually helped you maintain your fitness journey.
Scheduling, because you cannot just, like, in a week, you need to know how many times you want to go, like ahead of time, and you just stick to it. Sometimes I really don't want to go. Like I said today, I woke up super early and, oh my God, I just want to go back to sleep again.
It's called Friday. That's why, like, your body was like, no, today.
Yes, but I woke up super early because I knew I had to come here, and then after here, like, you know that you have other things to do throughout the day, so you have to just know how to put it into your schedule.
Yeah.
Like you have to squeeze it in there. It's 24 hours. You can definitely find definitely find
time,
30 to an hour to work out. Like there's no excuse. Like the only excuse is just the excuse that you're giving yourself.
Yeah.
Even me, I can say, I don't think I can do this. No, I don't have time, but you do have time. It's just a matter of priority.
I agree. And that's something I was talking to my wife the other day. I was telling her, in life, sometimes I feel like we only limit ourselves to accomplish goals because we try to procrastinate and hold ourselves back.
Yes.
When I first started doing the podcast, I was like, where am I going to find the time? But then I realized, you know what? We have 24 hours in a day.
Yes.
So if we have 24 hours in a day, I spend like 8 hours working and then give myself like 2 hours on top of that. That's 10 hours working and traveling. I have 14 more hours to use. If I only sleep for like 6 or 7, then whatever amount of time I have, I can divide it to spend time with my family.
Definitely.
And then the rest of it, I only need an hour or 2 to be able to create content.
Yes.
So it's all in your mindset. You have to decide, where am I going to be able to cut on some time where I'm wasting time maybe on the phone, wasting time on social media, watching Netflix and some movies, and then allocate that time to do something positive, something that's going to enable you to live longer. Because I know what you're doing right now. You're actually working on your longevity. Like once you work out, you have a higher chance of living longer and also a higher chance of living a healthy lifestyle.
Yes.
But when we neglect working out, when we neglect watching our diet and everything, then in the long run, you're going to have all these issues with your health and all these underlying issues. So it's, for me, I believe fitness and wellness is the key to living a better life.
Definitely, it is, because when I look at Guinea, and that's what kind of motivates me a lot to do it, because when I see like in Guinea, mostly the guys will work out, not. If you look at the people that work out, like you will mostly see men. You won't see like ladies, because it's like working out. No, that's a man thing. No, it's not.
So it's a stereotype.
It is a stereotype in Guinea.
So it's a stereotype where we only believe men are the only ones who are supposed to be working out. But at the end of the day, health is for everyone.
Because they think that working out is just to look bulky.
Bulky,
and
muscular.
Muscular, and it's not. It's not only about that. Like, it can just make you feel like just try it. Like maybe just go and jump rope maybe for 10 minutes and you will see how when you shower, how your body will just, oh my God, wow, what a great feeling.
Yeah.
So that's what motivates me a lot, because I really want to impact people in Guinea. Like right now, of course, they are starting like to have more fitness
program.
Yeah, they have like more gyms open. Yeah. But I really do. That's what kind of pushes me again, because I really want to learn the professional side. I am still an amateur. I love it. But I still do want to learn definitely the professional side of it, and then really impact people.
So your plan is to use fitness to be able to impact people's life.
Yes,
that's amazing.
Yes, definitely.
So now you're in the learning process, and then from there you're gonna be able to go out there and serve. And I like the way you already have it figured out. Like your main goal is to be able to impact and motivate women to see fitness as a tool for better health.
Yes,
and that's amazing. I like that. And that's why I feel like sometimes we get these opportunities to travel so we can soak all this information and then be able to share it with our relatives, be able to share it with our families, because at the end of the day, like if all of you in the family are working out, that means it will be less issues with health.
Yes, because even in my family, when I look at my personal family, diabetes, high blood pressure, that's all you hear. Like when people get to a certain age, they just have it. And
when you think about it, like what causes most of it's
the food,
the diet.
The diet, the way we eat. And like my dad, actually, he used to all the time tell us, he's a runner. He loves it. So when we were like a kid, he would just wake us up to go and like and work out. But oh my God, I used to hate that so much.
You were like, why are we supposed to do that? But now you appreciate like what he was trying to teach you.
Yes, definitely.
Wow,
definitely.
So now let's go back to where you're here. You're working on the gym and all that. You already told us the secret to your fitness regimen.
Yes.
I know a lot of people have this question because you said food is very essential when it comes to like being able to maintain your health and also maintain your weight.
Yes.
What's the secret? Like, do you have like can you break down to us, like, let's say I want to start doing this, right? What if you are gonna help me do this, what type of meal plan would you prepare for me? And you have to remember, I like my sugars, I like my snacks and all that. What's the alternatives that I can use to stay on course but still also enjoy the meals?
So, okay, I'm not professional here.
No, we're gonna work with what you're using. So, because it's working for you, so let's use your meal plan.
Okay, so for me, I will just tell the person, okay. I will just try to understand what they usually eat throughout the day, and then we can go from there. But when you start, you don't have to cut off all the sugar, all the fat, maybe not all the sodas at one time. Okay. So you just need to do it. You just need to do it like
moderation.
Yes, like
step by step.
Yeah, step by step. Like, okay, so I used to eat. I eat like a whole. Maybe you eat 4 donuts.
So we are in the morning. We in Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes. So maybe you eat there and then you have like probably
mac and cheese. We go to McDonald's after that for lunch. And then we have snacks in between.
Snacks the snacks.
And then
definitely
in the evening, Chick-fil-A. That's good. I should maintain that.
Oh my God, no, definitely not.
I'm trying. Like that's my regimen. So I'm trying to figure out if that's gonna work.
You can talk to yourself. Okay, so what can I give up? What can I
sacrifice?
Give up? Even though it's not giving up, but okay, I eat 4 donuts in the morning every single day. Okay, maybe we can cut that to probably 3 times a week, but not 4 donuts, maybe 2 or 1. And then eat like a healthier version. Maybe have some oatmeal or some eggs. So that's what I eat, like protein, eggs. Yeah. For the protein, and I will have like a protein shake, but you don't have to have a protein shake if you don't like it. You can just have like oatmeal and then some bananas, and you can eat that, and then you can have probably 1 donut, because if you eat the oatmeal, definitely your stomach will be full, and probably you can only squeeze in 1 donut at the end. Yeah. And then I would say, just try to eat at every meal like a protein, either chicken or meat or fish, and have some vegetables with it. And you can have rice or quinoa.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about quinoa. Yeah.
Yeah, I love quinoa. Oh my God, I eat it almost every day.
Yeah. It's better than eating just white rice.
So white rice, like you can have jasmine rice, because like when you look at the macronutrients of like rice, white rice, and then brown rice, it's not that much different. It's just some people that live, they really eat jasmine rice or they eat white rice. It's just a preference. I do. My stomach kind of digest well when it's whole grain. I have noticed it. I don't know if because it's so used to it now, but yeah, just try to eat whole foods. Like when we say whole foods, like something that you can go home and then you can cook, like
prepare, natural,
meal plan, because that's what I do. I meal prep every week, usually sometime on Sundays or Mondays, it depends, or Saturdays, just depend, but I do my best to meal prep because if I don't.
So when you say meal prep, for those who don't understand, what is meal prep?
So meal prep is you will buy like food for the whole week, and then you will come and then cook it. Like I will have vegetable. I will cook like a big pot of vegetable. It can be zucchini, whatever vegetable you love. Zucchini, broccolis, bell pepper, anything. I will just throw everything in there, and then I really don't mind much. And then I will cook the vegetable, and then I will cook the chicken, or I will have chicken and fish. Mostly chicken and fish that I eat. Meat, it just sometimes. And I will cook that, and I will have like rice, like whole grain rice, or plantain if I want some plantain, or I will have some quinoa, and then I will just come and put how do you say that, like the containers?
You'll portion it into the container.
And then you just portion it for the 7 days. So I will have lunch and I will have dinner. Because
so you only cook once. So the only thing you need to worry about is the breakfast in the morning.
The
and
breakfast
then warming
in the morning.
Up the portions that you have.
So I will just come in the fridge and then open it, take it, and then warm it, and you eat. So that way, there is no other things. I don't usually buy snacks home, but even if you do for the kids, I know it can be difficult and tempting. I do it sometimes. When I see it, I can just have one. But like when you don't have those things, probably
it reduces the chances of you eating out and breaking from your meal plan. That's a fascinating idea, and I know I like it because then that means you already set for the whole week. So you know, like I said, you only need to do additions, maybe the shakes, the breakfast, and maybe
and then the snacks probably that I will have during the day. But even those snacks, it's usually almond, and then some carrot.
Mostly organic.
I won't say organic things, but
just a mixture.
I will just, as long as it's vegetable or anything
natural.
Yes, I will just eat it. I really don't mind much about organic or no.
Because now I'm thinking for some of us who prep the meals every single day, if you like doing it saves you a lot of time. So now you actually have time to even work out, because the amount of time you would have wasted prepping the meal in the evening, you can use that time to go to the gym. You can actually use that time to work on your passion, on your craft, and also spend that time with your family. So it's
so super. Like it takes me maybe 3 hours,
and that's only on one day.
On one day to just cook everything. I really don't. It's me eating, so it's not like it's gonna be something fancy.
No, so, I get it. That's
I will just portion it and then put it in the fridge.
Containers. Wow. Yes, I like that. So
and that way it reduces your chances to overeat,
because it's also in portions.
Yes, so if you take the other portion, so that means, oh my god, I need to cook again before.
That's true. So you limit yourself.
Yes.
Wow. That's great. Now, if you all had, like, I would say that's a nice strategy. Marie is out here giving us secrets. I know. And at the end of the day, I feel like that actually, so that's in line with your discipline, because once you do that every single week, you have your portions check, you have your nutrients check, like it should be easy for you to transition and then actually improve on your fitness.
Yes.
Now, fast forward, now you're doing all this. You've gone to this new gym. I saw you've won a couple of awards, like I think twice.
Yes, twice.
How does that feel, like being new and you're still like making it on top of the rank? How's the feeling?
I would say, okay, so my gym is F45. Oh my God, I love it. So I would say that like going to that gym definitely opens up more, like something in my mind, and it really boosted my confidence level when it comes to working out. I just went there. I didn't know that I will be winning things at all. I was just passionate about it, and I just worked
you just
through
worked
it, and I was just working towards, because we do challenges like every 3 weeks we do like challenges, just to build muscles, to lose body fat, because that's the main thing too. Like, people will tell you, oh, you need to lose weight, but if you lose weight drastically, like, and quickly, you can just be losing muscle mass, and you don't want to lose your muscle mass, because that's what maintaining your body, and then your metabolism too. So you don't want to lose weight quickly.
You have to be like create a system on how you're gonna
and then that way you are losing more. You want to lose more fat instead of muscle. So
gotcha.
Usually that's what my gym really teaches us. So I don't know how to explain it for my
I get it.
but
so that means the challenges, when you guys set up the challenges, you have to maintain and make sure you stay on top of it.
Yeah, so we have like the challenge period is for 6 weeks. So you will come the first, before it starts, you will have your weight and your body fat, and then your muscle mass. So you will get weighted. So, and then you will have like, everything is tracked. So, and then 3 weeks in, you do it again. You go on the scale, and then they see, okay, what's your progression? So do you need maybe to tweak something? Are you on the right path?
Gotcha.
So, and then now at the 6th week, you do it again, and from there,
see the results.
They see, they just see now who, from all the females and from all the males, who, they have a female winner, and then they have a male winner.
Gotcha.
So, and then they would see, okay, so who has built more muscle during these 6 weeks, and who has lost more body fat.
Gotcha.
And then from there, they can just see who
actually is the overall winner.
Who won overall.
Wow, that's amazing.
I really loved it, and it really
motivates you. And I like the way they've made it like a challenge, because now you are trying to stay on top of it, because you're not the only one doing it.
Yes, and it keeps you very, very on track. I was, oh my God, on track. So that was the first challenge. I was so happy. I won it, and I won like the overall
then came back again,
and then the second time was actually during Ramadan. I just did it because
because now you're fasting for Ramadan.
Yes, I'm fasting.
And you're still going through the challenge.
Yes,
wow.
I was fasting, and oh my God, I need to go to the gym though. Because I thought I couldn't go because I'm fasting.
You're fasting,
and that's where actually
that's commitment and dedication right there.
Because I was saying, okay, I don't think I can fast, and then how can I go to the gym? Like, what time? Because if I go early, my fast kind of starts like 3:40,
because of the time difference.
Like 4 a.m. Yes, the time difference. So I cannot go at 5 a.m. and then be thirsty the whole day.
Because you can't drink.
We cannot drink. We cannot eat anything.
Let me because I know some people won't understand.
Yes.
So Marie's talking about she is a Muslim. So every year, like, you have the Ramadan fasting season where people have to go for like a whole month without food and drinks, like for a specific time of the day.
Yes, from sunrise to sunset.
And then at sunset, that's when you break the fast.
Yes.
And now you can imagine, if you have to work out, most definitely you're gonna be parched. But being able to balance your fast, your Ramadan, and also train at the same time and remain consistent, and not only that, end up winning the challenge.
Yes.
I salute you for that. No, for real. That's greatness right there, because at the end of the day, no matter what was thrown to you or whatever situation you're in, you didn't give up.
Yes.
Like, you didn't give yourself an excuse to not work out.
Yes.
Just because it was the Ramadan season. You figured out a way to go around it.
Yes.
What was how were you able to work around that?
So I was thinking, how can I, because I thought that I couldn't go to my
because of
gym.
the
So I
time.
go to F45. So it's like a class-based workout. And it's like, so you have to go, they have like set times where you can go.
Yeah.
It's not like an open gym where you can just go whenever. So I was thinking, okay, maybe I should go to an open gym after I break my fast and then do workout there. And then until Ramadan ends. But I just love how my workout, how the F45 workouts are set, because it kind of motivates people. The community is amazing. People are so great. They motivate you. So I just said, okay, let me just try maybe the 6 p.m. class, actually, because that's the last class.
Yeah. Before you, so that you can go and break your fast.
Yes. And then because I can break my fast around 8:30.
Yeah,
I think it was 8:30 or 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So by the time I finish, like almost 7 p.m., I can just go home. And then by the time maybe I go home and then shower and then do some things, it's almost time to break your. So I said, okay, let me just go and try it. Even though it's at the end of the day too. So I knew, okay, maybe I won't have that much energy anymore. So I was just trying to find ways. But I went to the 6 p.m. guys. Oh my God, actually I can do this. I feel great. Like what? I'm not thirsty. I'm not
because
I'm not weak. Actually, I feel energized.
Something people don't even realize. If there's something I respect, fasting is really essential to the body.
Yes, it is.
This is something I've always done. Like from an early age, there's a secret to fasting and people don't even know. You have to be able to not let your body control you.
Yes.
The minute you fast, you are actually the one who's in charge of your body, because you cut off all the noise, like stuff that pushes you to do stuff. Like you're trying to maintain your sanity by being able to control your diet, being able to control your urge to eat, your cravings.
Yes.
And then it also cleanses the body.
Yes, it does.
So just imagine a whole month where you're limiting your intake. It helps a lot. And it's also a spiritual connection, because it makes you have clarity.
Yes.
You have more clarity and you're able to connect with your supreme being, which is an amazing experience. So
it is.
I know now that you said, instead of, like you said, sometimes you might think you won't have the energy, but you end up having extra.
I did. And then I just started going like
like nothing
I was
happening.
just not going on the weekend because I don't have evening classes, but I was going from Monday to Friday almost.
For you,
Yes, so
your 5 days.
There's really no excuse when it's come to it. No. I know it can be very intimidating for people that start to do it, because I have been there and I understand. But at some point, you have to start.
Yeah, I salute you. I'm trying to think about it. That's dedication and that's discipline, and that's something like not a lot of people don't have. But just hearing your story, for me, that's an amazing story. And not only just doing it, but also winning for the second time.
Yes, I was very surprised.
So anytime you see that, you're like, I did that. Like that's a mindset. That's a mindset. I was very
surprised, and that gym definitely gave me tons of confidence for sure.
Man, you're built different, Marie.
Everything is in your mind.
Yeah, it's all in your mind.
Everything.
It's true. It's all in your mind. Like you're the only. I always say we are our biggest enemy.
Yes.
We are our biggest enemy because we limit ourselves from accomplishing greatness, because sometimes we are like, oh, what are people gonna say?
Yes.
So that's fear right there. That's doubt. Yeah. But the minute you shut off, block all the noise and focus on you, focus on improving yourself, focus on building a better life for you and your family, trust me, you're gonna accomplish it.
Definitely.
Because like they say, fear is just false information. Like it's nothing relatable. It's nothing like, why are you scared of something that hasn't happened?
Yes.
And why are you preventing yourself?
In your mind, because you are creating
the thing between our two ears, your mind can play tricks on you. Sometimes like you wanna, and this is something I've experienced, like it's like procrastination. When you think about it, it's just an excuse. For me, I don't even believe procrastination doesn't even exist. It's just fear.
Yes, it is fear.
It is fear where you surround yourself and you're trying to put things, I'm going to do it tomorrow.
Yes.
But once you realize you have one life and tomorrow is not promised, then you'll start living different. Because
Yes.
I feel like when we keep on pushing things to tomorrow, who told you you're going to be here tomorrow?
No one.
So I'm going to make sure every single day I wake up is different from the day that I had yesterday.
Yes.
I was sharing this with my brother the other day. I was listening to this. I think I was on. I saw this video clip. Someone sent it to me, and I guess he was a man. It's a guy who's mentoring two people, a gentleman and a lady, and he asked them, if I give you guys $1 million right now, how is that going to change your life? And all of like, when he said that they all had plans, they're like, yo, that's going to actually impact my life in many ways. You don't even know. It's going to transform my life. I'm going to be able to do so much. And then he said, now, let me switch it up a bit. What if I told you, instead of giving you 1 million, I'm willing to give you 11 million, but with only one condition, that you don't get to see tomorrow. Now you see the difference.
Right.
So the first one is $1 million with no condition. The second one is 11 million, which already, that's a lot of money,
Yes.
but with a condition that you're not going to see tomorrow. What do you think? Both of them were like, no, I don't want. Then he asked them, what's the reason behind it? They were all like, because they're conditions, and at the end of the day, I want to make, like, everybody wants to see tomorrow.
Yes.
And then he asked them, now I want you guys to think about it this way. Why then, if you really believe your life is more valuable than the 11 million that I promised you, how comes every single day when we wake up, we limit ourselves from
Yes.
accomplishing so much?
That's true.
If you believe you're valuable than that, that means every single day you are alive on this earth, you're supposed to live to your ultimate
And push
potential.
harder. Yes. Yes.
Push harder, maximize your potential, and be able to fulfill your purpose in this life,
Yes.
because tomorrow is not promised. I believe
Definitely.
sometimes the things that we get for like the most expensive things are free, and we don't even value
Yes.
them.
Yes.
But
it is
the
true.
unnecessary stuff, the stuff that we think is expensive, it doesn't have any value in our
Right.
life. It's vanity. The things that we chase in life don't have any value, and that's what we really like to
Yes.
focus on. Like, how many likes do we get? How do people see me on social media? how like, it's all about us. But the minute you let all that go and focus on building yourself,
Yes.
on focus on taking yourself to the next level,
Yes.
trust me, your life is gonna change
Definitely.
completely.
Definitely.
It's not gonna be easy, but once you build, like you said, it takes years. So if you start today and you're consistent with your discipline in whatever craft you're working on, in your life, in your marriage, in your relationships, in your business, as in when you work on yourself and put in the work every single day, trust me,
Yes.
where you are a year ago is not where you're gonna be at the end of, like you said, you've been training since 2011, but 2020 to 2021,
yes.
you've done so much and learned so much
Yes,
within that time
I
frame
did.
where you feel like you're on a different level.
Yes, definitely. And it like what you said, it's so true. Like you cannot limit yourself. There is so much out there. Like, what motivates me all the time, okay, if this person did it, why can't I?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, why limit yourself?
What do they have more than me?
Than you, yeah. We are all
yes,
humans.
they're just more, probably they are maybe more, they were just dedicated, and I just have to be dedicated
It's
and
true.
disciplined
It's true.
and do it. Yeah, so
Yeah, so for, like you said, I believe we have to own up to our weaknesses and step out of our comfort zone.
yes.
I always say, if I never took the step of faith of leaving everything I had, because sometimes when you migrate to a different continent, you leave your comfort zone. Like, you had a business, you had a job,
Yes.
your family is surrounding you, but you venture out into the unknown.
Right.
You're going to a different place where you don't even know anyone,
Yeah.
but you just have the faith, like you believe that you're going to accomplish it.
Right.
So like I said, I'm super happy to just have you in here and have the conversation, because your story is a true testament of someone who's dedicated. It's a true testament of someone who decided to step out of their comfort zone and believing their dream,
Yes.
believing their vision of a better life, and just being able to travel not only from Guinea, West Africa to America, but you went from Guinea to France and lived there and experienced the life, the
Right.
culture, and then moved
Yeah.
from France to America, and now you're making a life for yourself, and you're all like every single day you're growing, you're building your brand. Not only that, you're becoming better as an individual.
Right.
So I salute you for what you're working on. I salute you for your journey, because
Thank
it might
you.
seem easy, but I know it's hard, but
Yeah.
you still push yourself to become the best version of yourself. So I respect what you're doing, Marie, like for real, I
We need to all
respect
do
that.
our best for
And
sure.
it's so amazing as a parent, just knowing that you're trying to balance this with your kid, trying to balance your work, trying to balance the fitness journey, and just being optimistic in the midst of all the trials and tribulation, and just having a smile every single day and believing things are gonna work out. That's true dedication, and I'm truly inspired by your story.
Thank you so much, Joe.
Yeah.
I appreciate you having me here.
Most def. Now, before we wind down, I wanted us to talk about something that I know you're passionate about, and something that I know you've already touched on it a bit, but something that you're working on.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're working on a brand, Kahim. That's the name of the
Right.
brand. Tell us a bit about what you have in store, what you plan to execute. And then, because I know, so that the listeners and the viewers can be able to follow you on that journey as you start it, and,
Right.
and see how dedicated you are. And I believe with time, you're going to be able to establish a one-of-a-kind brand that's going to be able to impact people's life, not only in America, but in different parts of the world.
Definitely. Thank you. So Kaim is just a brand of I won't say women. It's just an what's the name?
A fitness apparel.
Yes, fitness activewear apparel, and it can have many accessories, fitness accessories. So it's an online boutique. Actually, it's an online boutique of fitness accessories and fitness apparel that I'm working on. It's still not out yet, but I am still working on, and it's gonna be something that I really love to do, and I'm working on something that I really love because I do love fitness. So why not have something? Why not have a stream of income
from what you're passionate
from
about.
what I'm passionate about? Why not? And I really truly want to bring that brand into many parts of Africa that like people don't have usually access to fitness activewear. So I really want that to be worldwide actually, but mostly impact more people here, more people around everywhere, but mostly in Africa too.
That's good. So your target market is being able to spread out and be able to reach out to let's say women who love fitness that don't have access to like good like quality activewear they can use to they can use in the gym. That's amazing. I know I've seen the reason why I'm talking about it, I've seen the behind the scenes, and I know you're actually super pumped up to be able to put it out there. And I believe the same way you've been dedicated to your workout regimen, the same way you've been dedicated to just coming to America and believing that you're going to accomplish your dreams and aspiration, and you're working on it right now, and you've maintained the discipline and the consistency. I believe in due time you're going to be able to accomplish so much with the brand. So I'm super
thank
proud
you so
for you.
much.
And I believe when we see you next time, we are going to have a few pieces to showcase to our listeners and our viewers. So, no, for real, I'm super happy for what you've been able to accomplish. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
Keep doing what you're doing. Like we actually see the results, and it's given you, like you said, it's therapeutic. So you've been able to have a clear mind. You're able to enjoy life, and you enjoy it.
Yes,
that's the most important thing. You're enjoying it, and you're actually trying to create a way of sustaining yourself. You're trying to create income or build a business around it. And at the end of the day, there's nothing that's more fun or more engaging than working on your passion or working on your purpose. So continue working on your dreams and aspirations. And I believe in due time, you're going to reap the reward.
Thank you so much.
All right. So before we wind out, I'm just going to give you the opportunity to share with us like something that inspires you. It might be a quote, it might be your philosophy that you believe in, and then you can also share with us your social media handles where people can follow you and connect with you, and then we'll finalize with that.
So, like, one thing that have really been, like, I will say from the last 6 months, and from since I started, but mostly from the last 6 months, is that you just have to start something. And little by little, you can just get there. You don't have to rush. It's not like, how do they say it again? It's not a marathon. It's not a journey. It's not a journey. It's a marathon. It's not a round, something like that. But it's it's not a sprint.
It's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
Yeah, a marathon. Yes. So, and never give up. Like, just do it and fail. Do it again, and you learn from your mistake. But you definitely need to learn from your mistake. That's basically basically that. You just start something, even if it can be fitness, it can be anything that you want to start. Just start. Many people have done it, okay, but that cannot limit you from not doing it, because you don't know how many people you can impact through it. So I started my fitness journey and I started posting it. I didn't know people will love it, and some people reach out to me and say, "Oh, I started working out. Oh, I did eat this today." I said, "Oh."
So you're building a community.
Yes, it's just so amazing when you hear people, "Oh, because of you, I started doing something."
Yeah.
I said, "Wow, okay."
And that's there.
It is. It's really fulfill you. That only thing, that one thing, can just change like your day. Maybe you were having a very bad day, but that can just highlight your day in a way that you cannot imagine. So just start whatever you want to do. Start it. Gotcha. Don't limit yourself.
You already heard that, Marie. She said, whatever plans, aspirations, and goals that you have, don't limit yourself. Just start. Just do it, like Nike say. Do it.
Yes.
Do it like there's nothing that should stop you. And then you'll figure out the rest of it on your way down. So where can they find you? Where can they follow your blog?
So you can find me at Remedy. It's RIIMADI, and my Kahim brand IG is Kahim, QAAHIM. It's actually, Kahim is very dear to my heart because the name actually comes from my son's middle name and his first name, so it's a combination.
So it's a brand that you're building for him. Like, it's a legacy. It's all about legacy, ownership.
Yes, definitely.
That's amazing. So you already had. If you wanna connect with Marie, you can follow her on IG, follow her blog at Remedy on IG, and also you can connect with her on her apparel brand. That's Kahim that she's working on. I'm gonna make sure I put a link on the description section on the YouTube page and also on my page, so you should be able to get more info about where to connect with her. Like I said, it's been an amazing conversation where the East of Africa has met with the West of Africa, and just having this conversation about our journey and experiences of migrating from the African continent and moving on to the US and experiencing so much, but at the end of the day, we've continued to work hard, and we've continued to improve ourselves as individuals, and just not giving up on our visions and dreams. So I'm super proud as usual. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop, Marie, like you say. Keep working on your fitness journey and building your brand, and hopefully in the near future we'll get the opportunity to share more on where you are in this journey of life. It's been a
Definitely.
blessing having you here. And once again, thank you for coming through. This is the Ownership and Greatness Show, and we are out. Peace.
Thank you so much, guys.
Ownership and Greatness.